$16.6 billion. Yeah, you heard that right. That is the staggering amount of cybercrime losses the FBI reported for 2024, and a massive growing chunk of that, crypto investment fraud. So if you're holding digital assets, the stakes have literally never been higher.
Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this. Today, we're completely demystifying crypto wallets and security. Because if you want to actually protect your assets, you really need a structured blueprint. And that is exactly what we're going to build together right now so you can safely navigate the entire Web3 landscape. Here is our roadmap for today. Number 1, crypto wallet basics. Number 2, the hot wallet showdown. Number 3, cold storage hardware wallets. Number 4, setting up safely. And number 5, surviving crypto scams. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Crypto Wallet Basics, the Key Manager.
Okay, so we need to completely redefine what a wallet actually does. A lot of people think a crypto wallet holds your digital coins, right? Kind of like a physical wallet holding cash. Well, actually, scratch that. It's not exactly true. Your assets live directly on the blockchain itself. A crypto wallet is literally just a tool that stores your private keys so you can prove ownership and sign transactions. Think of it more like your own personal key manager. This is an absolutely crucial mental shift. If you lose those keys, you lose access to the blockchain forever.
Now, with an estimated 861 million people owning crypto globally, pretty much everyone faces this exact same choice: custodial versus self-custodial. So, custodial wallets, the ones managed by big exchanges, they offer pure convenience. You get easy password resets, familiar logins, the whole shebang. But you're totally exposed to that company's security risks, their solvency, and the very real risk of account freezes. On the flip side, self-custodial wallets give you complete financial freedom. You hold the private keys. But the trade-off? Total responsibility. There is absolutely no customer support desk you can call to recover a lost seed phrase.
And once you decide to go self-custodial, you run into what we call the threat and shield trade-off: hot versus cold wallets. Hot wallets are connected to the internet. Think browser extensions or mobile apps. They're incredibly fast, making them perfect for daily decentralized app usage. But because they're online, there's definitely a higher risk of phishing and malware. Cold wallets, however, are completely offline hardware devices. You actually have to physically press a button to approve a transaction. That makes them the ultimate offline fortress, absolutely ideal for holding long-term, large balances safely.
Section 2. The hot wallet showdown. MetaMask versus Coinbase versus Phantom.
So what's really interesting here is looking at the absolute heavyweights in the software space and seeing how they carve out their own territories. MetaMask is the clear behemoth. We're talking over 30 million monthly users. It's fully open source, and it just massively dominates the Ethereum ecosystem. Then you have Coinbase Wallet countering with some really fantastic multi-chain utility. It supports Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Solana all in one place, though it is worth noting the code base is closed source. And then there's Phantom. Originally, it was the undisputed king of the lightning-fast Solana ecosystem with over 15 million users. But now it's actually expanded to support EVM chains as well. But hey, beyond just the fancy features, we really have to talk about the economic reality of using these tools, right? Convenience always has a price. When you're swapping tokens directly inside these apps, MetaMask charges a flat 0.875% fee through its routing feature. Meanwhile, if you use the Coinbase exchange for trades, it's going to cost you anywhere from 0.05% to 0.6%. It's just so important to understand these hidden costs when you're actively moving your assets around.
Section 3. Cold storage hardware wallets. Ledger versus Trezor.
Okay, when we're looking for the ultimate shields for your long-term crypto holdings, we absolutely have to contrast the two titans of cold storage. First up, Trezor. This one really appeals to the transparent, budget-conscious user. Their devices start at around $59, and their software is 100% open source, which crypto purists absolutely love. They do, however, rely on third-party apps for some of the more advanced features. Ledger, on the other hand, ranges from $79 all the way up to $399 for their premium Stacks model. Now, while their firmware is closed source, they offer some incredible native features like deep staking and NFT support right inside their own Ledger Live app. And crucially, Ledger boasts a pretty much unblemished record with 0 successful physical hacks, whereas security researchers have actually found physical exploits on Trezor devices in the past.
Section 4. Setting up safely. Protecting your keys.
So the crucial point is this: choosing a wallet is literally only half the battle. Setting it up without making a fatal error is what actually keeps you safe. Walk through these non-negotiable steps with me. Step 1. Download only from verified official sources. Fake apps absolutely exist just to steal your funds. Step 2. Write down your 12 to 24-word seed phrase completely offline. Paper or metal is ideal. Step 3. Never ever screenshot, email, or save that phrase digitally anywhere. Just remember, legitimate support teams like MetaMask will absolutely never ask for your seed phrase. And step 4. Always do a tiny test transaction before you fully fund the wallet.
Now, if you want the absolute best of both worlds, you can use a hybrid setup. This brilliantly illustrates how you can enjoy the slick functionality of a hot wallet while keeping your private keys entirely offline. Step 1. Generate your brand new seed phrase directly on the offline hardware device. Step 2. Import that hardware account into MetaMask's interface. Step 3. When you want to use a Web3 application, you initiate the transaction right in MetaMask, but here's the real magic in Step 4. You still have to physically sign and approve it on your offline hardware device. It's a total game changer.
Section 5. Surviving Crypto Scams, the Wild West of Web3.
To survive in this Wild West, you kind of have to act as your own bank security guard. And that means understanding the threats out there. So let me pose this question directly to you. What exactly is address poisoning? Well, it happens to be one of the absolute sneakiest social engineering tricks happening on the blockchain right now.
Let's break down the mechanics of how this attack actually works. First, scammers use bots to generate a vanity address. They engineer this to perfectly match the very first and last few characters of your real wallet. Next, they send a $0 transaction to your wallet. You might be wondering, why on earth would they do that? Simple. It's just so their fake look-alike address pops up in your recent transaction history. They are banking entirely on human error here. They're basically just waiting for you to carelessly copy and paste that look-alike address from your history the very next time you go to make a large transfer. So it's not hacked code that's the culprit here. It's just a momentary lapse in human attention.
And sadly, the threats don't stop there. Take a look at some of these other incredibly sophisticated traps. First, you've got sandwich attacks. This is where MEV bots manipulate block transaction orders to basically front-run your token trades, completely altering your purchase price. Then there are honeypots. These are malicious tokens specifically designed so that you can buy them, but the smart contract permanently blocks you from ever selling. Honestly, it's brutal. And finally, malicious airdrops. These are fake, free tokens that trick you into approving unlimited spending, which just instantly drains your entire wallet. Luckily though, built-in tools like TrustWallet Security Scanner can actually help flag these high-risk smart contracts for you before you ever hit approve.
So what does this all mean? What is your ultimate defense against this Wild West? Well, it's this simple, highly actionable takeaway. Always send a small test transaction before moving large sums of crypto. Taking an extra 2 minutes and just paying a small gas fee twice, that is absolutely the best insurance policy you can buy against typos, honeypots, and address poisoning. No question.
We're going to wrap up this explainer with this absolutely perfect quote from MetaMask. Continual scrutiny is a valuable habit in the crypto space. In the world of self-custody, your security is quite literally only as strong as your daily habits. So you have to ask yourself, are your daily routines building an impenetrable fortress around your assets, or are you accidentally leaving the back door wide open for the next scammer? Secure your keys, verify everything, and we will see you in the next explainer.